everybody, welcome back to Project Architect episode 2 with me, Sid. I'm actually Project Architect 2 technically. You can't see my eyes very well in this helmet, but trust me, it's there. I left off the episode over there and I kind of wandered over this way and I spotted that, we've got one of these. So I am just going to quickly check this out because it should have some applied energistics stuff. I'm just going to grab a little bit of you because I think this is going to be the easiest way. I'm not going to be able to get the obsidian, so no point getting excited about that. What was that? That sounded like a... Right, that should get me down. Now the question, yeah, I can get... It's going to be a painful experience because Skystone is horrible to mine. But once we've got a piece we can memorize it, so we can always get more. But I need to get down to the crispy shell in the middle, the chest, which hopefully won't take me too long. But this episode we're going to continue exploring. I need to find somewhere to live. I'm not happy with anywhere that I've found so far, and yeah, it's hello. Oh, a mysterious cube. That's new. It's no longer a Skystone chest, it's a mysterious cube. Hang on a second, and then it looks like there's some other stuff in here which I'm not entirely sure what it is. So we'll a small Certus. Oh, it's a Certus. Okay, what do we use you for? Tiny TNT, Certus quartz fibers. So this is all stuff, isn't it? Oh, so we've gone like geodes, have we now? That's interesting. Now, it looks to me like... Oh man, this is painful. That thing. Now, how much use I'm going to get initially out of things? So that is literally just a layer, and that's a Certus quartz blocks, which will give me Certus quartz. But these are... No, I don't know whether we can I pick that? I can. Okay, well, we'll have it all then. Is that it? I'm not sure. Flawed, damaged, chipped. Thought I had a flawless. Has a chance to decay when the wood grows. Oh, I see. So it gets worse over time. Or will be regenerated using charged quartz in water. Powered crystal growth accelerator speeds up the growth. Okay. Right, we've got some stuff basically, and this is all going to be useful, but not right now. Right now, you are one big old fish there, aren't you? Right now, I need to get off and go and find us somewhere to live. So, looking around, I think we'll just carry on in this direction for now. But I'll also process up what I can of this, just so You can go in. We'll put you in as well. And we can actually stick those in. Those can just stay in there for now. It's certainly easier than carrying them in my inventory. Yeah, so we need to go and find ourselves somewhere to live. That's going to be a task because this biome and biome mix really does not feel... Oh, I've been collecting these, by the way, as well, just so if I ever want one of these, I don't know why I want one, but if I ever want one, I've got one. What are you? Cypress, we've already... Oh, snakies. Oh, no, are they not snakies? They are axolotls? Lizards, okay. And yeah, not a lot more. Anyway, I'm going to keep on trundling, and I will come back. I was going to say once we've found something worth checking, but there is actually a damaged nether portal over there, so we can go and have a look at that before we break off, and then I'll come back once we've... I may actually just make myself a boat because, yeah, they've not really got... I don't like these. These are weird looking lilies. Definitely odd. However, we can get some netherrack. I can get some hoofer, and that will all go. That's actually got a good EMC value, actually. Oh, we've got a golden knife. We have got a golden hoe. We picked up cast a spell at half the okay, I don't know anything about that. Iron nuggets. We can take a flint and steel because I don't have one. I genuinely don't think there's much else to be had here because I can't mine that. So we'll carry on going, and I'll be back in a short while. Alright, not moved on far, but this area has got some higher altitude, so I have picked up some zinc and coal and various other bits and pieces. I should also pop those into my backpack. That would make some degree of sense, clear up a little bit of space, but I did notice that there was ores in the side of this mountain. There's gold up there, I think. That's emerald, copper. So yeah, I'm going to kind of pause over in this area a little bit just to try and exploit the... Oh, hello, we've got a sheep from Quag, a cute doggy. There's a bit of iron there. That's something I need because I haven't actually found iron ore yet. That it looks to be osmium. Okay, we'll have that. We'll definitely want osmium for mechanism. I think it is mechanism, isn't it? Osmium is mechanism. Yeah, I mean, and that is actually a fairly solid amount of BMC just there. So wandering around and grabbing these. Now ultimately we need to be planning our automation of EMC generation, which will make a lot of the other things easier. But of course you do have to remember that EMC, you cannot generate materials that you haven't found. Where were you? I know there was ow. I saw iron up here somewhere. There. Doesn't need to be a lot because obviously I can convert other ores into iron, and iron is only 256, but you know that is essentially saying it's 256 iron for cobble to make one piece of iron. But that's fine because that's nickel. Okay, well that's going to come in handy. That's thermal. There's a lot of mods in here. I'm going to have to refresh my memory of these, and they all seem to be, how do I put it, friendlier than they used to be. Oh, this is heaven, not having the gravel collapse on you like it does in Vintage Story and try and kill you. I mean, obviously it will if you end up letting it get to a point where it can... What are you? Are you hostile? You seem to be trying to get to me. I don't think you're hostile. Well, you certainly... You look too cute to be hostile. That's famous last words, isn't it? Oh wow, that's a big old osmium patch. I don't trust him. He's definitely trying to get to me. Wow, and it regenerates as well. Alright, well, we can... What are you... Okay, I apologise, you weren't hostile, you were just freaking me out. You're actually quite cute. However, gotta keep my eyes open. What I want is some decent ore deposits around, and this mountain area looks like it's probably going to be a good place to try and get some. So, yeah. But let me continue. I'll be back in a short while. Okay, there's a cave back there, which is most definitely not friendly. It really isn't a friendly cave by any stretch of the imagination. I think I'm out of arrows, so I need to... I mean, I can always... hello. That's a Spidey, I think. What are you? Oh, you're awful. And there's another zombie. They're just coming out at a rate of knots. And of course, I forgot also that I set my mode to hard, which really didn't help. But yeah, that was far rougher. I know there's a load of ores in there, but I'm really not that interested. I was far closer to death than I ever wanted to be. Oh no! Oh god, and that was almost over as well. Okay, I'm definitely out of practice. However, I do need to get the night out of the way. And I still need to find a place to live. But we got some stuff which was interesting. You know, we got rotten flesh, which that's the thing. We got. I went and grabbed the acacia. We'll grab that. A bit more iron, a bit more coal. We got some bone now. I've got arrows, which I should probably just grab a handful of those. I got a miniature red heart, which I'm sure that's going to be very useful, and that can go in. So, the question lies now. Go away. I don't want... Oh, I'll have an egg. I don't want to run in with those guys. Not right now. I'd like to find somewhere to live. Somewhere peaceful without monsters that want to eat my face all the time. let's continue onwards. Do I want sort of movement over there? I mean, I should really stop and collect the stuff, but I'm not that worried. These are a bit of a pain to chop down, in all honesty. So, and if I remember rightly, the wood's not that nice anyway. Oh, coconut fell. We'll grab some of that for the fossil record. Well, at least I assume it's no. It's not actually EMCable, which is interesting. Right, let's have a look. What have we got now? We've still got quite a lot of things. We've got some pumpkins over there, which I don't believe I know how to duplicate yet. We've got a very interesting purple bush. It's only interesting because it's purple. I've already done purple tulips, I'm fairly certain. Don't think I've done you or you yet though. And a mauve log. We'll definitely go for some mauve loggage. And some mauve sapling will go nicely as well. Right, I'm starting to... Let me go and grab one of those. But we're kind of getting away from that swampy bit now, which, you know, is good. Pumpkins, 114, and we can grow those and we can farm those. So that is something that is... That's a snail. I was looking over there going, what's that? Why is that thing all freaky? But it's just a snail. And we are going to need to go and do some depths before long, because to progress in EMC we're going to need diamonds. Well, a diamond. Once I've got one I can create more. It's a cantaloupe melon. Okay. And grow. Oh yeah, you can get half a lot. Let's not waste, not want, not a. Let me again. This tablet thing is really handy, but it's also a complete pain in the bum because it's just does not lend itself to easy. I mean, apparently I've got, oh, that's a dolphin plushie, not a dolphin. I was going to say I've got a dolphin, but I remember I actually got the dolphin plushie last episode, didn't I? Already picked up reeds. I'm kind of taking the opportunity to pick up everything I can as I go. That's a deer, okay. A doe, a deer, maybe doe. But this is a big plains area. There's some, looks like, that's kind of got the pink going over there, which, yeah, lots of colours here. I wonder whether, let's have a look, that's a pink, that's a purple lupin, which will convert to purple dye. So this is probably a really handy place just to get up as many colours for dye as possible. Might be worthwhile collecting, but let's just have a good look around here. That is a telepose. That's a waystone. Yeah, sorry. I get them wrong in Vintage Story, and now I'm getting them. I'm doing the Vintage Story version in Minecraft. That is crazy. But we'll have you, because those are a serious amount of EMC, if nothing else. I'm just trying to see if we got, that looks like another meteor. It is another meteor. Wow, that is a meteor crater and a half. And that is a village. Not a big old crazy village, which is probably fine. I definitely still think that other village was perhaps just a touch overpowered. forestry bench. We could have a look around here. What on earth is... Oh, it's a squid with a hat on. Perfectly normal, nothing to worry about there whatsoever. Hunting post, so you're a hunter, you take bones for emeralds, okay. We've got cart. Don't mind me. We'll have his carpet, it'll come in handy I'm sure for something. Oh, this is a bit of a dark old blackwood log. I would like the saplings for that, but I think that's going to be awkward to get down. Piggies. Smokers. Yeah, these are not overpowered villagers, which is, like I say, is actually a good thing, I think. That other one was perhaps a little bit too rich for early doors. Okay, fine, leave you to it. Nothing really much there. This really does feel like an unsafe place though. However, that... Are you alright there? Okay. That meteor crater looks interesting. Let's go and have a look at that. That might be a blast from the past and a possible opportunity, and with it being near to this village, it gives me some opportunities there as well. And it's also near to the dye field, sorry, this flower field, which obviously will give me a lot of dye. I can definitely get some of that, because that looks like... Oh, it looks ugly as hell as a log. Okay, oh well, that's a shame. So, the reason I say this is a blast from the past is... Those of you who remember... Oh, God, I'm trying to even think of the series name now. I did a series and I had a meteor crater, and then I built into the cliffside at the other side, and that was where my base was formed. So kind of over here, and then you've got a fair old... I mean, there's some ores to be had as well, which, you know, I'm not going to complain at. But let us just go up here and have a good old look at what this hillside is like, because it might not be very deep. It doesn't look very deep, but it doesn't have to be, I suppose. I can always go downwards if you're digging in. Now, the benefit of building inwards rather than on top of is, yeah, I mean, there's still a fair bit of space in there, and I can always jut out into yeah, this is interesting. This could definitely be a blast from the past. It's definitely got some kind of potential for outdoor farms down in the valley there perhaps. Okay, yeah, I'm not I mean, that's a tiny little cave. It does not look like there's massive caves in the side of it, so that's always a bonus. There's a cat outside. Oh, there's a cave down there, but it's not big. It's just a little thing. This could be our home. Let me have a look at what we have and what we don't have, and I shall be back with you in a second. All right. Well, here we are. We have a thing with a thing. This is going to be the level. This is going to go up a level, but we're going to go across here, and this is going to be the entrance into our build area. Now, my pick just broke, so I am going to need to get 7, 8 of those and 1 of those. And we shall place you down and get that cooked. And then we'll pop you. You can go down. Well, you can just go down there for now. Have I got plank at all? I don't have plank, but I probably have oak. Which means that I should be able to get... We'll just go with a basic door for now. Bonk. I don't know why it gives you 3. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's good that it gives you 3, but it's also annoying that it gives you 3 because, you know, 3. But this crater is going to form our home base, and what we are going to do is, for starters, I think if I look at stone, brick and get 1 of those, we're going to have in the middle of this here, we are going to have a waystone, and the waystone is going to be home. So that's where we are going to be able to teleport to, and obviously if we have a waystone or the other waystone bit. However, we've got now everything. Oh, I need a stick. I need 2 sticks. I'm so used to Vintage Story having 1 stick now. This is going to throw me out a lot. 1, 2, 3. 1 of those. Lovely, and then we can continue on knocking out this wall. Now, how big this space is going to be is debatable. However, I also could do with a lantern, if you don't mind. That's only 80 MC, so we'll stick 2 of those in and we'll put 1 there and 1 there. That's all nicely lit. And then a chest, I think. Actually, just have 2. Then we can pop down 2 together. There we go. Then we can start offloading some of this stuff. You use that for a heart amulet, or a health patch, or a heart canister. Right click to open. Green heart. That's from melted, okay. Soul canister, miniature blue heart, miniature yellow heart, miniature red heart. Why would you make a red heart with a red heart? That makes no sense. But you can melt them apparently. Okay. Let's have a look in my inventory, see what's going on. There's a heart amulet. Magnetizer, Klein Star, charms, blah blah blah, spell focusers. I don't know why I've got 3 back slots, but I suppose cloak and perhaps, well, things. Craft on a stick. Oh, we got that, have we? And feet. Cool. But I'm not seeing anything about hearts, so my attributes. Oh, that's new. Cosmetic armor. Oh, so that's so I can look cool while being dorky. Okay, I can live with that. But this is going to be my spawn for now. And the first thing I'm going to need to do is 1, 2, 3, make myself a bucket. I also want to bring, let's go, bucket is not actually craftable. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, well, that will be 3 wide. It'll come across here. I need to mine out any ores in the crater there and other bits and pieces. But first things first, let's go and get myself a bucket of water. Must be quark that's giving those the texture. It always used to be quark for textures, so. And let's go make myself an infinite water source, and then we can start building from there, I think. That's probably as good a way as any. But where to make the infinite water source down here? Perhaps there. Actually, we can do that. Right, let me carry on. I'll be back in a short while. Alright, almost finished doing the tedious bit. Although I've got to say, I am thankful that Minecraft's water physics is a little bit more forgiving than Vintage Story. This would have not been fun anywhere in Vintage Story. Water is just a pain. But there you go. Different game. Different physics. But that should almost have... No. This. This set up in such a way that we now have very almost. I keep on thinking I'm closer than I am. That should give it a good start. And then just come and get this lot in, and a little bit of a water flow there. That needs fixing, and that is that. Now, hopefully, and this is, you know, just a general hopefully, if any of you who've been watching my channel for any length of time, this will be striking some feelings of deja vu. And I know I've built this style of thing before with a meteorite in a lake sunken. Now I think I actually sunk the entire meteorite and went deeper. Now it's not going to work with this one because it's lower, but getting a bridge across to the meteorite and then a bridge across to there, I think will work quite nicely. I'm starting to see a pattern here, a circle here, which might make an interesting central structure, and certainly this is going to be a lot easier to build as this is. Yeah, I am happy with this location. I'm going to try and well, I'm going to do more than try. I'm going to go and attack these bridges and get myself some blocks that I can utilize. Because I know I've got some of these already, but let me see things. I want one of you. I definitely want one of you. I definitely want one of you. And one of you. So that should be stone brick, mossy stone brick, cracked stone brick, polished andesite. That's fine. Anything else I'd like? I'd actually like a piece of andesite, and that's one thing I haven't found yet. Might as well have one of those as well, because I can definitely use that. Andesite slabs, but not andesite blocks. I'm going to have to go and hunt down some andesite, aren't I, at some point? These, I mean That doesn't look like it has any andesite blocks in it either. So I think we're kind of a little bit stuffed as to what we can achieve. But certainly I'm going to need to make Where did he come from? I'm not seeing any more. Oh, I see. I see one. They obviously were heading for that village. Alright, well I probably need to play it safe, get in there and build myself some resources. So yeah, let's get that out of the way, because I don't really want to get shot anymore. And well, I'll be back in a bit. Alright, we are on the next day. I've progressed a little bit, and next day in terms of recording, not next day in terms of things. So we have a bridge, we have a waypoint of stone, we have lights, and everything looks wonderful. And I've also done a little bit of excavating into the hillside here. So yeah, I went through about 4 iron picks doing that one. That was entertaining. But yeah, so the idea here is we need to build this out. Now, I'm going to keep this fairly simple at this stage, because there's obviously a lot of things we can use to build this, but we are going to go with a few of those. And what we're going to do is I'm going to be doing it so that, and then that. So we're basically going to be coming in here. Now there's going to be corridors radiating off of this space, but for the time being I just want to kind of build in the walls and get even a basic base of operation up and running, which, you know, that's the stone equivalent of the dirt hut, so you know it's not going to be perfect. And these are only 1 EMC anyway, so it really doesn't matter, because I'm going to replace all of this with this lot. All I'm really doing is using 3 iron ingots worth of EMC to chop this out. So first off, we'll get we'll get the basics in, and then I'll take this up until it's kind of, I think, 4 or 5 high. I'd like the ceilings to be quite expansive, I think. So realistically that should come to there and there. Now at this point I've got a decision to make, but I don't think I actually have got that much of a decision to make. I think we just do this and we bring this to here, and then that gives me this space here to work with, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Excellent. And then that wall can come out and everything else. So because effectively that becomes, I could even go and put the 5 in there and take this out, couldn't I? We'll come back to that. So building up this, in fact no we won't, we'll do it. Take you out, you out, you out, that and that can come out, that and that can come out, We'll worry about the floor there. Well, there and there we'll worry about the floor. We're going to obviously have a doorway, so that kind of works, and then we just need to put something in the floor there, and in the absence of anything else, that works. And then we can take these out, and I think probably need to, yeah, I think I'm gonna take these out as well. And if I'm looking at this from this point of view, maybe that should work. That will give me a secure place to base my life from. Right. Upwards. Let me get on with this. I'll be back in a short while. Okay, and there you go. First story in. What I'm probably going to do is sweep out a connection around and give out a little bit here and a little bit here, but I put a fairly simple roof on. It's four high in the inside. The floor, again, nothing overly complicated. Some stripped blackwood, some of these morph planks, and the archwood planks. I think they look quite nice. This actually acts as a light source, so currently that is spawnable, so we will need to put a light source in from the ceiling at some point. I don't know whether we've got anything like chandeliers or... Oh, we've got those. Oh, interesting. Well, let me just try something here then. So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2, 3, 4. And while we're at it, let's stick that in. That has none of this has EMC, so no point there. But we can take you now. I think I should have, yeah, I've definitely got this, which we'll do for now. And then so you got these, which are supposed to give off light based on the area they're in, but it's not really doing much, is it? However, that kind of works, just not with that. And I can hear the visitors I have outside. What to go with? I mean, we could just go with an oak plank, and that would be the simplest thing for now. And then we're into really relocating all of this stuff around, because I really don't want to get into a fight with these guys. But let's have a little wander down here a bit. There's another one about somewhere, apparently. Alright, 2 of them, and neither of them were carrying bad, were the chieftainy ones, so leaders. So we don't have to worry about that. But we got another one of, well, another 2 of those, in fact. Anyway, I do need to have a. Didn't I have another one of those somewhere? There was one, I'd had one. Heart amulet, a bit of glass and string. Okay, let's have a look. So, we need to place that for starters. You get 8 sand. That, and I think it was a couple of string, wasn't it? Because now I can learn glass, that'll save me making it in the future. And we can get one of those. And then I think we're going to call this one an episode, because we're getting very close to a natural point to finish this off. In fact, let's sleep that brain off so I can get a nice screenshot. But we're starting to get to a place where I think we can start exploring deeper. You know, in some ways, literally deeper. But let's just go, wasn't it? That. Oh, and then you just put one of those in. Or do you have to put... No, you put the heart canister in, okay. However, that goes on. It doesn't do anything while I'm here, the heart canister. Let's have a look at this. Health patch, no. So I need a wither bone and a relic apple to make a red heart canister. And then a nether star and a shulker shell to make a green heart canister. Oh, we need a yellow first. Which is, actually it's not too bad, a red heart and stuff. So that's how we use those. Okay, I can work with that. I'm not sure how half of this stuff works, but we'll get there. But yeah, I think that will do us for this episode. I'm going to go and get myself a screenshot, and until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.